Don't be jealous. Somebody's trying to say good morning before me. Good morning. I'm Lori Zaleski, the owner of the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are an hour southeast of Philadelphia and about a half an hour from Atlantic City, just to kind of give you an idea where we are. Please let everyone please let us know. Hey, stop fighting.
Where's Kim?
Please let everyone know where they're from. We would love to hear from you. That's number one. Number two, we got our power back. So, we had the big hurricane that wasn't supposed to be so big in New Jersey. It was bigger than we had anticipated. Before somebody gets too crazy because the bird's yelling at her, this is Hope. Remember the kitty that had no vision? Her eyes were shut. They said her eyes would never get better. One eye you can see is completely normal. The other eye looks kind of like a marble. This is the kitten that had the seeing eye duck, Jello. He is now outside because he is so large. We're letting him out of his area today, so he will be roaming free around the farm for the rest of his life. He can go inside if he wants, and then he can be outside if he wants as well. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. Everybody wanted to know about Hope, and look at her. We're super happy. And she is a doll baby, and she purrs and wants to be held all the time. Unless the bird's making a lot of noise and she freaks her out and she gets down. She's still not used to that crazy cockatoo that I have. Okay, so you can see her here with her other friend, Tucker, who wanted some attention because he gets a little jealous. Oh, since we're down there, I wanted to say thank you. I have boots from one of my friends, and I got lots of really nice gifts and donations to the farm for my birthday. Thank you so much. I even had my friend Linda Haas also sent me an Amazon gift card because she knew I wanted a pink pair of boots. Pink boots are hard to find, but I found them. I found them on Amazon. So Linda, they're on their way, so thank you. I also had lots of people donate for my birthday to the animals, which is my absolute, favorite thing because they are able to get what they need. And so we even got a little extra this week. So thank you again. I haven't even been able to thank everybody. We've been so crazy with no power. But I haven't been able to thank you all for your wishes for my birthday being great. And it was wonderful. So thank you to all of you. One of the main concerns when we had no power, everybody laughed at me, was I have a baby turkey and a baby peacock. And it's in an incubator. You can see here. It's 90.5 degrees right now. They have to stay warm. A lot of people say, I had this baby turkey, I tried to raise it. They have to be very warm from 95 to 100 degrees their first week. And then from there, it can back down 5 degrees every week. Same with peacocks, if their mom is not taking care of them. So there was a peacock that the mom didn't want to take care of. I'm not sure if something is wrong. And somebody found a baby turkey as well. And you can see, and I'm not going to keep them out real long, but this is the baby turkey. You can tell they look very similar to the peacock. Let me see if I can get both. Hold on, baby. The peacock doesn't have as many spots on his head. So you can tell, they look very, very similar. You're like, what is the difference? Peacock, turkey. The turkey has some spots on their head. Tucker, you want to say hello? Okay. Again, we acclimate everybody here. Sometimes you're not liking them too much though, Tucker. You have to make sure that obviously they're under supervision. All right, you know where they are. But so we don't leave them out. We take care of them. We clean them and put them back in their incubators so they stay warm. Their area is getting, hey, you two, no playing right now. This area is getting a little tight. Little tight for them, so they're losing their headroom. So we're trying to get a bigger or larger incubator for them, and then they'll be able to go outside eventually. Even though it's really warm, they have to have a constant temperature. If they drink water that is too cold, it can shock them and kill them. So we have to have lukewarm water for them. So there's a lot of little things that can hurt them, and that's why wildlife is so. The peacock's not wild, but the wildlife, when you're rehabbing them, they have to have certain things. So not everybody should be trying to take them in. You should be taking them to a rehab that can take care of them.
How about the chicken with the Do we want to put medicine on her?
So we have Cinderella, who came from the Pilesgrove Township area. They had that fire with the chickens that got hurt there. She was one of the ones that survived, and you can see. All right, baby, this is Cinderella. Her feet are starting. Some of her legs are starting to scale. So I just wanted to show you. We have to put Silvadine on her, which is this medicine that it works wonders for everything. It's like an antibiotic cream, and she is doing fabulous. Whoops. All right, don't eat that. She is doing fabulous, but we have to put meds on her legs. So I just want to show you this morning what we have to do. She's like, oh, it's like a little massage.
Adele's going to be jealous.
Adele is jealous. She's like, how come I'm not getting that put on my legs? Is that like cream to keep me? So yeah, Adele does like foot massages, but she's like, is this like cream so I don't get dry skin? How come I don't want any?
Anja is saying, hello friends, I love your lives from Denmark.
Oh my goodness, we just found out Anja from Denmark is watching.
Wow.
We are so excited to see who all is tuning in. And I hope you guys enjoy what's going on here. It's not always pretty. As you can see here, I just noticed some of her skin is flaking off and it's bleeding a little underneath. So again, that's why this cream is so important. And also her comb, look at her comb up top. It got burned and it's actually all pink now. The Silvadine, I know, is doing really well. And even her beak is starting to come back. Yes, not all people, a lot of people, nobody will eat in my house, and I can't imagine why, having all the animals walking on the counter. Let me just put this down.
From Kim. For your birthday.
So this is for, thank goodness we have a baker in our volunteer staff here, so she always sets us up with goodies, but unfortunately we're all getting a little more than COVID fat lately. So, okay, so there she is. I just want to show you her feathers are growing back. So they're coming back. A lot of people say, will the feathers grow back? And they do. Tucker, I know we're not paying attention to you. I get it. Shh. We're almost done in here. So all of these feathers will grow back and the tail. And these are all baby new feathers, almost like a little tiny baby chick. So she's doing so good. Okay. All right, girlfriend. So I don't have you can see I'm cleaning up poop off my floor, yes, because I don't have a diaper on her yet because of, her feathers growing back. So this is, believe it or not, JJ and Dolly the dentist. She is a fatty. We're trying not to feed her so much because look at her, she just sat down like, I'm tired. She sat in her food bowl. And Miss JJ is doing fabulous. She has no issues at all. They actually went outside for the first time yesterday, just so they could scratch around and get a feel of the outside. I don't want to leave them out just because they are still more fragile than most of the other chickens. So yes, I have 4 chickens in my house right now. Only one wears a diaper, and it's getting to be a little bit much. The other day I was cleaning up poop because, again, they can't all wear diapers right now because they've had some bad things happening to them with the trauma. I didn't want to put the trauma of a diaper on and have Miss Cinderella freak out. So she is getting to poop wherever she likes in my home. Thank goodness for hardwood floors, and we do have Clorox wipes here. They're so needed. And Miss JJ is doing really well. She is healthy, and hopefully we'll be able to return outside sometime soon so she's not in my house forever.
Caroline says you look beautiful today, and Cindy says hello to Tucker.
Thank you, Caroline, and hi, Cindy. Thank you for saying I look nice. I heard that Matt posted a picture of me in my curlers. I did not know about that, and I am not a happy camper about it.
As real as it gets.
Yeah, he said it's as real as it gets. What are you going to do? I sometimes look like a dude, when I'm going outside, especially in the winter. So I try and make myself look like a girl when I possibly can. All right.
Beauty comes from within, and you're glowing.
Oh, okay. Kim says beauty comes from within. It's a good thing. Thank you. So let me just put my meds away so I don't lose them later.
And nobody eats them.
Yes. No one will eat these, so I have to just make sure they put it in a box. So everything has to be put in its place. Whoops. Because I have a lot of critters running around the house. 8 dogs.
Lenny wants to know how is little Lenny.
Oh, little Lenny. So little Lenny is in his own pen outside. He is a guinea hen, and he is a disabled guinea hen. And there are 2 others. The 2 others have gotten too large for Lenny to be with them, but he is in our cuckoo bird's nest. It's a corn crib basically for disabled critters. So he's hanging out there with a blind peacock and some other disabled chickens. All right, Tucker.
Your Aunt Sue said you look beautiful in curlers.
Thank you, Aunt Sue. And Tucker is apparently, he's an attention hog today. We can't eat right now. We'll have to eat in a little bit, okay? After the video, we will eat. Tucker's the one, for those who don't know, that has to sit up in a high chair. And he gets into his high chair. Oh, he thinks he's going, I thought he was going to try and get in. He sits in the high chair, sits up, we close the door, and then we feed him out of his bowl. Is it time to eat? He thinks it's time to eat. It's not time yet, but after the video, it'll be time, okay?
We'll feed you in a minute, Tuck.
Okay, so we saw Miss Cinderella and the other 3 chickens. I can't even tell you how many kittens right now I have in my house, or large cats, 8 dogs, and then Nikki, the very loud. We have to go say hello to her because she won't stop.
Abby wants to know if you're considering having a bed and breakfast so people can come and spend time with the animals.
So I would love to have, I would love to have a bed and breakfast and have people be able to spend the night or the weekend and then volunteer. That's my dream. Best Friends in Utah have little cottages. Unfortunately, I'm a much smaller type of best friends.
Maybe someday you can do that.
Someday I would like to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to do that in Bays Landing.
Debbie wants to know how much rain you got from the storm.
Oh, we got a ton of rain, and there were a lot of pens that were flooded from that storm that we had, the hurricane. We were without power for 4 days?
Yeah.
About 4 days, and everybody could not have been more gracious. We had so many people offering us generators. One of our volunteers, the Lincoln family, offered it up first, so we were able to get theirs. And the first thing we needed was to get the baby's incubator going. Everybody says, what about your refrigerator? I said, who cares about the fridge as long as the babies are good? And we run on well water, so it was so very important to have the generator for water. So I did fill up my bathtub the morning of, thank goodness, so we were able, without a generator for an entire day. And then after that, the Lincoln family had us get theirs, and we hooked it up, and we were able to have at least water. And we had to be kind of selective on what we were doing. So obviously, no air conditioning. We couldn't run the air conditioners inside the barn or the fans. So we tried to have the animals keep as cool as they possibly can. Thank goodness the weather was a little bit cooler because of the storm, but it was still hot.
So Alan Coppola says Funny Farm Live is the best thing to happen to Sunday morning TV in Atlantic Ocean City.
Alan Coppola, he is our volunteer photographer, and we have not seen him. He retired at the FAA. He used to work with me there. And so we have not seen him. We miss you, Alan. And actually, I just saw that he sent me a birthday card, but I didn't even open it yet. I just got it
So
last
Linda
night.
says, are you open to the public today? And she would love to come to
So we are open to the public every Tuesday and Sunday. It's free of admission. We run on donation only. So if you have it, great. If you don't, you can still come. Because, I know COVID's been a really hard time for people. Just life in general is hard for people, let alone the crazy times we're having. So we are super happy to say, just come Tuesday, Sunday, 8 to 4. I still work a full-time job as a graphic designer and photographer. So that's why I'm not open more. People say, why do you have those crazy hours? And the reason is I still have to work, and insurance won't let me be open anytime just because the animals act different when mom's not home. Can't imagine that. You know how when you leave your kids at home with the babysitter, they tend to act up? Well, same here. And the animal's like, oh, mom's not home. Party. Right?
Cindy said you can also fill up your washing machine with water if you ever need to.
Oh, washing machine. What's that? I know that because we have to wash the towels for the animals. No, I know what a washing machine is. Right? Say, somebody has their own blankets that they have to wash here too, right?
Madeline says Nikki loves her mommy.
Madeline, Nikki does love her mom. She was adopted once and was brought back within 2 weeks. Birds are very specific on who they love. She does love a few of my volunteers, but she does love mom the best. outside to be with people, but the cages will be smaller areas, so you can't put your fingers through because she will take a little taste if she can. So shall we go outside and...
Vicky Schmidt is watching.
Oh, Vicky Schmidt, the VP of the Funny Farm. She is our wildlife lady, so I always have to make sure I say the right things about wildlife because otherwise she comes down on me. So she is our check, our self-check all the time. So say goodbye to Cinderella and JJ. You can see they're strolling around the kitchen. They're good friends now. I was worried about JJ. Oh, you can see more meds are on the floor. Let me grab those. Kitty cat, no. A kitty cat jumped up and hold on, girlfriend. She got scared from the wire.
Moriah says, I live in Pittsburgh, and are you open all year round?
We are open all year long. We are one of the few sanctuaries that are open all year long, no matter what the weather. Even if the hurricane was on that Tuesday, we are open. Actually, it was on that Tuesday, and we were open. There just wasn't a lot of visitors that day. We actually had one visitor. So, we want to look for Cooper?
Yeah.
So we did have one mishap this past week, and things happen at the Funny Farm or other farms, especially when you're putting all different animals together. So I don't know if a lot of you know that Cooper the alpaca and Yogi the Red Angus, he's a steer. He is a Jersey milker, but he's not a milker, so he was a bull and became a steer, and he was going to be slaughtered, and somebody brought him in the back of their car, in their Camry, him and his brother, dropped them off. I was not too pleased because at that time I only had 15 acres, and I'm like, I already have a cow. How am I going to fit, two more? So we were able to find homes for the one, and then the other one, so we had Yogi and Boo Boo. And Yogi wound up staying here, and his best friend is the Cooper, the alpaca. So they are always in the pen together. And last week, we had a visitor feeding a carrot, and they're always playing. He normally, okay, you can hear this in the background. Hey! Excuse me. I am trying to talk. Stop right now, all of you. Miss Kim! Dawn! I'm so sorry. The kids misbehaving. They sound like they're killing each other again. It's these little guys. Come here.
But it's like they
Come
know
here.
you're on camera.
Come here. They act like this one sounds like he's going to eat you, but they're so sweet, but they're naughty. It's not Caesar, it's the two gremlins.
Maybe you can
I
put them
call
in the
him
house.
Chewbacca.
Yeah,
His name is Gunner, but I'm going to give you Chewbacca because he acts like he's going to eat somebody.
Thank you,
And
Dawn.
Puppy is an instigator. You're all
Just
tangled.
got a haircut.
He just got his hair groomed along with Caesar. Caesar, come here. Hold on. Oh, these two. So Caesar's the good one. Puppy, the bad one. Okay. So you don't even recognize him anymore because his hair is so short. He looks like he has black eyes.
He's very cute.
He's a sweetheart, but he's naughty. So, as I was saying, I don't even know where I was saying.
You're talking about Cooper.
Cooper.
And mishaps at the
So Cooper always has the big fluffy fur. They've been together since Yogi has been here, and they play, and he has the big horns, and we just had him shaved 3 weeks ago. So somebody was feeding a carrot. Yogi and him were kind of fighting over it, like kids do. They fight over the toys, and they both were fighting over a snack. So Yogi said, "Excuse me, I want it," and picked up Cooper and gouged him in the side. We had to rush him to the University of Penn in New Bolton, which is New Bolton Center, University of Penn, which is up near Longwood Gardens. So we had to act fast. We knew that time was of the essence. So 3 of my volunteers drove them up. It was a visiting day. It was last Tuesday. And he stayed in the hospital for a week. And happily, he made it okay. They had to go in. They found out that there was nothing ruptured. His bowels were fine. His intestines were fine. His muscles were fine. The horn went in and did not hurt anything. So we were so happy about that. Unfortunately, we're sad because they're best friends, and you can see Cooper. He's right over laying. He wants to be in so badly, but now we're fearful because, he got hurt.
So we'll have to
So we're trying to figure out, we're just letting Cooper loose and just keep an eye, but you can see he's looking at him and wants to be in with his buddy. And when he even hurt him, when Yogi hurt Cooper, Yogi started crying when we took him out of the pen because he was out by himself. And then Yogi was going, no, kept crying for him over and over again, especially when the volunteers left. And I was standing there, I'm like, Yogi, you hurt him. You didn't do it on purpose, I get it, but we have to be careful. So you can see Farley, I know you're checking him out. So you can see where he was shaved. He was actually poked. You can see his stitches right here. And he just wants to be with his friend, not realizing that his friend can be dangerous and hurt him. So people say, why do you make us sign a waiver? This is why things happen. But, he is behind the fence, but you have to watch his head. He doesn't realize he has those pointy things. So I talked about grinding down his horns last week. This is why, because he has ripped a few people's shirts. Thank goodness he never got any people, but now he injured his best buddy. So we have to be really careful, and we're trying to figure something out for that. So
how much was the vet bill?
So somebody asked how much our vet bill was. Yeah. So we're about $5,000 so far that I received. You know how vet bills or hospital bills, you get one, you're like, okay, it was $5,000. And then you keep getting them. So,
we have to be ready for an emergency.
We have to always be ready for emergency. I always say that's what credit cards are for. Then we can pay them off as we can. It came at an unfortunate time since we've been closed due to COVID, just like everybody. And people have been helping out, coming and donating. People have been very generous if they can. And I so appreciate it very much, you guys.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on.
All right. Hold on.
Hold on. We lost dog connection. All right, we're getting We're getting a
Don't
wireless
move.
mic.
Don't move.
Hold on.
We are going to get wireless.
Tucker! Okay, so she made sure that he wasn't injured inside. So, it could have been really bad. So, it's one of those things. When you put animals together, we have to we don't have a ton of space. We have a lot that they want to be together. They're friendly. I think they really enhance each other's personalities. Sometimes things happen. Not usually, but once in a while like this, it does. So we're super, yes, you're missing Cooper too. So Stormy is in with Cooper as well, and the animals do miss them. I know, Cooper, you want to go in with your buddies. We will let them probably be in today at some point under supervised conditions. Otherwise, he just kind of hangs out outside the gate. Everybody says, "Where's
you said
Cooper?"
That when he had fur, he was like bubble wrap.
So when he had a fur before, I don't know if anybody have seen him. His neck's this thick. He looks like a poodle right now. He is so thick. So I think Yogi has probably poked him with horns lots of times. But it's like having bubble wrap on your body. So you couldn't penetrate. When I would put my hands in to try and scratch him, you couldn't get your hands through his fur. It was like this thick. They've done tests on insulation and is the best insulator ever. So I think this is the shortest that he's been, even when I've had him shaved in the past. So, it's easy to penetrate now. So
It was hot this summer.
It was really hot. We couldn't not do it. We couldn't leave it long. So his legs are the only things that we leave a little bit long because the bugs get him on his legs. So his legs are a little long. So if he got him in the legs, he would have been fine.
Rhonda wants to know if you can just put ball tips on his horn.
So Rhonda, try and do the ball tips on his horns. He's not like a goat where you can put the goat between your legs and hold him and just do them. Yogi will pick us up and throw us. So we're not sure how we're going to do it yet. So we're working with a vet to figure this out, to see if we can grind them down a little bit. There's blood in those horns, so you can't go too low.
Brenda Wallace says, how about tennis balls?
So Brenda Wallace, thank you. We thought about tennis balls. We also thought about the pool noodles because we've had them on our goats. Our bad boy Billy, the goat, he was in his terrible twos and was bucking everything. The one thing about goats, theirs usually curved back, so when they're hitting with the front. The cows, they're kind of curvy and they stick up straight, so they can really get you. What are you guys doing? They're digging, and then there's...
Hi, Cooper.
Let's put this up here. Cooper's such a good boy. He's so happy to be home. He really misses the brothers and sisters. All right, let's go see. So
some people are asking for the kitten house.
we are going in the kitten house because we have so many more kittens again. So I get about 5 calls a day, at least, minimum. That's the smallest amount of kitten calls and cat calls. So we are actually overfilled in the cat department. I have cats in every room in my house, along with the chickens and the dogs. Oh, Caesar? Come here, they want to see you, even though I just held you up. Come here. So Caesar doesn't look like Caesar anymore because he just had his hair cut, and we trim him really short because he gets those mats and then he bites at them. Right, buddy? So that's Caesar. Oh, they want to see Caesar. I thought you meant on. I'm so sorry. Here you guys go. Okay, call Caesar. He'll come see you. There's Caesar. So we just shaved him down. We had our groomer do him. So he looks like a little tiny dog. A lot of times he looks a little fatter. You can pet him. He's very cute and very nice. So again, when you come to the Funny Farm, you can see everybody. Don't wear your best shoes. The animals are loose. We have
best boots.
Oh, my best boots. I know. I'm wearing my white boots, which at least I didn't wear shorts today. When the pig got me, I had legs that were brown. I wear my white boots. I'm not saying I'm wearing these all the time. I wore them especially for you to show what I got for my birthday.
What breed is Caesar?
Caesar is a Bichon Frise, whatever that means. My breed that I know is rescue. So I had to learn about all of these different breeds of these animals.
Brenda Boots. Brenda Wallace she says she loves your boots, and Donna says, where are you located?
We are located, so thank you for the boot compliment. I appreciate it. Like I said, white is not the smartest color for me. There's not too much white that I have on, so take a good look because I'm not going in muddy areas until I change my boots. We are located, there's our store with Miss Cindy and Molly working it. Everybody should wear their masks here to keep, just like everywhere. And you can buy food to feed the animals. We're located at 6908 Railroad Boulevard in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are about a half an hour from Atlantic City and about an hour from Philly. So we're kind of in between there in New Jersey for those that are from Sweden or Denmark or just so you know, if you ever get to the States, we're not that far from New York. We're about 3 hours. Most people want to go see New York and then make a swing by at the Funny Farm. I will give you a personal tour if you're, from out of state. Let me know. All right. No, not this place. This is our original kitty area. We're going to the new kitty area. You can see where.
You don't cut out inside.
Yes, I hope we don't cut out inside of the kitty cottage. Maybe we can kind of just leave the door open. The cats do not leave out of there even with the door open. They know where their bread is buttered, and it's a pretty good place. So we're going to show the kitty bathroom, which I don't know if you guys saw this last time. Some people said, oh, I missed it. So the bathroom for the cats is an outside area, and you can see a lot of the cats hang out in their litter boxes because they are so clean. Thank you to my wonderful volunteers. So there's 4 big litter boxes here, and it's very easy to clean. And then it's waterproof, so you can hose it down just as the inside is as well. And it's also, since it's another room and there's negative pressure, it pushes the smell out, so it doesn't smell inside the kitten cottage. So come on in. Hi! How are you? Okay, let's see. Matt, do you want to stand near the door? You can leave it there.
Yeah, because maybe I won't go out.
Yeah, well, you didn't go out last time, but I wanted to show some kittens. You're going to have to come over and see kittens at least. Oh, and then, I'll bring it over.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
That's big.
So we put the kittens in here so you can actually see them. There are 10 that were just surrendered, and they are gorgeous. We never see Siamese kittens with the blue eyes, and then we have some long hairs, tigery stripes, and then here's a short hair. So we have a long hair Siamese and a short hair Siamese. We have regular tigers. We have, oh goodness, they're still learning. All right, I know you just came. It's okay.
I just asked you, how do you deal with cats that don't like other cats? Mine are mean to each other.
Okay, so they have to get along at the funny farm. We don't play that game. You guys have to get along. I'm not kidding. I'm only kidding.
That one's
this one's just afraid of the dog because they're not acclimated to Tucker yet since they just got here, but they will figure it out. We have definitely different cliques, just like people. So we have a lot of different areas, and certain cats will get along with certain others, and we have a large area. A bunch of large areas, so the cats that don't get along will go into its own area. It's okay, baby. Come here. It's all right. Come here. It's all right. Let go. Come here, sweetie. Come here. It's all right. So you can see she's petrified. It's okay. Shh. It's all right. She's hissing because Tucker, I think you're gonna have to go out, honey. Tucker, you're scaring them.
Tuck.
But now she is just maybe if you take them over there. Yeah. Tucker, go over there. Go over, Tuck. So Tucker's scaring the bejesus out of them because they haven't
They're not ready for Tucker yet.
They haven't met Tucker yet. And
he's big and scary.
He is a big, scary boy sometimes. So you can see how cute they are. And then we have our large cats that are just hanging out. They're like, we're used to Tucker. He's a sweetheart. What are you worried about? And then, Matt, if you go up on the top, I would show in there. Tucker, you're not allowed to eat that. Thank you. Tucker.
He's eating cat food.
Uh-oh. You're holding one too. Okay, good. All right, just don't let them scratch him because they're afraid of Tucker. Tucker, come on, let's go out, Tuck. Out.
Tucker, come on.
Tucker, go out. All right.
He's caught on me.
Okay, here, I'll help you.
Thank you.
You want to come through?
It's hard when he's even scared.
All right, okay, all right. All right, so here's the kitten cottage. Did you show it at least for the people that didn't get to see it last week?
So here's a nice couch and a TV.
Couch, TV, it's cool. We have air conditioner. Look at the area where they go to jump through. Go look to there where you can see the cat in the hole to leave to go to the potty.
Yep. And one over on this side.
Yep, so they have two. We have one for the bigger cats. And then you can see the bunk beds up at the tippy top. Everything is washable. We can keep it nice and clean and sterile. We have a lot of little hole areas, so if you want to come and play with kittens, you can.
Oops.
We ask you to wash your hands before, obviously, and after, before you handle some of the cats. They're going to be coming out.
Okay.
So, and once they're gone, you guys, you can go in the kitten cottage if you decide.
I'm waiting for my daughter. She's
Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Thank you.
She's on the world TV right now.
So Miss Anna is doing well. She's keeping weight on. We were worried about her when she first got here. She is a thoroughbred. She was a racehorse and she wasn't keeping the weight on because of the new place. We had to make sure that we kept her diet the same and made sure that Canyon wasn't eating all her food. So Canyon now eats separate from her because he was being a bit of a piggy. You can see there, he's the one-eyed horse. And they are the best of friends. Well, actually, it's his girlfriend. I don't know that she's really in agreement with it, but he loves her.
Well, she does come up to the house and ask for treats.
They do. They come up to the house and ask for treats. Here's the skunk. Everybody has to see the skunk every week. This is Stinky the skunk. His name is Stinky. He does not stink. His stinker has been removed. Come here, bud. Okay, you're not coming back? All right, he wants a little treat, I think.
Yeah, he's hungry.
I show him every week because people always want to see him. He has berries and bugs that he eats. He has lost some weight. We're trying not to feed him as many treats. Like he loves eggs and blueberries, and believe it or not, some of that stuff can be really fattening. His nails have to be trimmed every so often. It's a job I get to do. He's not a happy camper.
Annette says, my nanny, my African Gray, is listening to you and talking away. She just said, I love you.
Aww. Somebody's African Gray just heard us. So a lot of the animals, if they see the dogs on TV, some people are saying, my dogs are watching. It's so funny. So here is little Stink Pot. I call him Stinky. His name is Stinky, and he is, you hold him, I say, like a kitty cat. And he will hold on, and he sometimes doesn't want to let go, except for when there's food. So he's like, Mom, let me go. All right, let go of the hair. Okay. All right, we'll let him be in there. All right. So he's eating a little snack. So you can hold the skunk when you come, but it's not all the time. He has working hours. He is nocturnal, which means he only is awake at night, normally, except for here. He knows that he has to be fed. So he does wake up. You can see I'm full of hair and dirt. Don't wear your best shoes or your best clothes when you come. Cowboy. Tucker?
We did say thank you to the Mizpah Fire Department.
Oh, I don't think I said thank you to the Mizpah Fire Department. So when we had no water, the Mizpah Fire Department came, stopped by with a truck and said, we'll be glad to bring a tanker over and bring you whatever water you want. And drinking water, if we wanted, we could get any of that. We had just gotten our generator. So I wanted to say thank you again, not only to the individuals that were offering us generators and water and any help. People were saying, can I come over and help clean up? I had lots of volunteers that came over and helped us clean up during that storm because we lost trees. No one was injured other than Cooper, but that was from before the storm.
He's okay, though.
But he is fine. He is doing great. So if you want to come see him, he loves to see the visitors.
Oh, just like kids, they run into each other sometimes.
Yep, kids get hurt. Sometimes the animals play a little too rough.
Here's Cowboy, the donation meets back.
Cowboy, and you can see the store. This is Paulie. He's making sure that letting the visitors know that Cindy and Molly will be out to help them in a minute. Thanks, guys. Good morning. So you can buy shirts, mugs, hats, hand sanitizer. We do have our nice hand washing stations, so have no fear. You can just pump it with your foot, get water, and then we have paper towels here, so you can wash your hands before and after you pet the animals. It's important because we don't want the animals to get anything, they can catch colds too. All right, let's see Lorenzo. Morning. Let's see Lorenzo, and then we're going to go over to Jello, and then we'll be done. Leslie, come back. Lorenzo's trying to follow you. Okay, maybe not. He doesn't want to see the dogs, I think. Yeah, all right, Lorenzo. Okay, he's done that. All right. So let's go over and see Jello. We're going to release Jello today. Oh, yes. Well, they're going to be out of that pen. So Jello and friends, the seeing eye duck to Hope, has been moved to the outside pen where Chucky's tree is, and they have destroyed. Remember that was big fluffy grass a couple weeks ago? Well, now it is flattened to dirt. So we're gonna let them out so they can run around. You can hear everybody's talking. I have over 90 roosters, and they're all cock-a-doodle-doing, and the chickens are saying good morning.
Just put my boots over there. They're on the right.
Okay. So I'm going to take my beautiful white boots. It's not that dirt.
Not that muddy.
I'm just going to go in. We're going to do it. Everything's washable, right, guys? All right.
If you're going to have it, use it.
That's right. So this is Henry the goose. We will allow him to be free first. Henry. Here's Henry. He's going to go out first. There you go, buddy. Henry was
That's what he does.
He loves to see he's almost flying. He's like, yeah! Woohoo! He skidded in for a landing.
That was a real good landing.
All right.
He was off for a couple inches.
All right, you ready? So he's going to learn how to fly outside of this pen.
He's just a baby.
These are all young ducks. So they're finally old enough to go out. Jello, it's your mom. He's like, you're not my mom anymore. I'm hanging out with my friends. Oh, no. So I'm just going to let them all out. Come on, bebas.
Yeah.
Tucker, you be nice. I mean, Farley, you be nice to everybody. Make sure they're okay.
He likes to run around.
All right, come around this way.
Okay.
Come here, guys. Jello.
Yay.
Here's Here's Jello, the female. We thought it was a male. You can see Jello because her wing, from when she was a baby, all her brothers and sisters and mom were gone, but she was by herself, so she was the orphan, and her wing sticks out a bit. All right, be nice. Yeah, she was hit by a car. Tucker, let's let her be. She doesn't want to play. Tucker, she doesn't want to play with you. Good boy.
Look at that one's in the pool already.
Oh my goodness, they're getting right in the pool. The pool is always greener, I guess, or the clearer. Come here, babies.
You're really good at catching ducks.
Hey! Stop playing. It's Jello. I know you remember her. Look, she's like, I want back in. She might want back in. I thought she would like the freedom, but...
Tucker, no.
Okay, we'll come back and get the rest later. Whoops, hold on there, girlfriend.
Okay.
If Jello wants to come back in. All right, Tucker, stop.
Here, she does.
I'll help her. Jello, do you want us to come in or out? Okay, wait, she's on the... Tucker, come here. You're in trouble.
Look at his
He
little
never
eyes.
gets in trouble.
He's
You
never-
don't chase them, no. He says, well, she remembers me from when she was in the house and I went to give her a kiss. Okay, now she's settled down. She just wasn't sure because
Well,
the
that's
dog's...
her friend. That's her friend.
So now she found her friend. You can see her going, drinking out of the pool.
She's gonna be okay.
So now they'll get some nice fresh grass out here.
Yeah. All right, let
Okay.
me see if there's any questions. 'cause
Is
I
there
can't
any
really see in the
questions?
sun too good.
It is hot,
Oh, we
hot
need that umbrella up.
today.
You want to walk around?
Well, it might watch as 83. I know it's hotter than 83, isn't it? It feels like
How do you
Much hotter.
count every day?
so head count. So we have groups, individual groups, and that's how we head count. It is very difficult. People say, do you have names for every single animal? Most of them have names, but in some of our areas, we have 25 Canadian geese that run around the farm. They can leave if they want. A lot of them fly. They fly around, then they land. As long as we take a head count at the end of the night and make sure everybody's good in each group, that's usually what we do. Then we have a lot of people say, why are all these chickens in cages? We have so many roosters. We have over 90. And some of them fight because they are used to doing cockfighting, and some came from very horrific situations, and now they have a pretty good life, but it's not the best life because some of them have to be in pens.
See how
Now they're looking at each other. One wants to go out, so we will get them all out. We won't take your time doing that. So if anybody doesn't have any questions, I think.
I love what you do. You were just chasing ducks. That's why you're so hot.
So yes, you have to. Everybody says, do you go to the gym? This is my gym every day. We're either trying to get an animal. You should see when I was trying to keep the cow away from the alpaca. That was not an easy task. But I'm a big girl, but I'm not that big when it comes to the bulls or the cows. Nor'easter Nick's watching.
Let's talk about the trivia.
Oh, Nor'easter Nick, thank goodness for you. I almost forgot. That was on my list, but I have ADHD with what is going on. Thursday, we are having our first fundraiser, and it's with Nor'easter Nick and Expiro. So if you want to get tickets, we have it posted on the Funny Farm website. Nick Pittman, Nor'easter Nick, has it on his, and I believe Expiro or
Facebook,
does it
yeah,
just or Facebook has it. So you can go. The tickets are $10. Your whole family can play for $10, or one person can play against another person. You have to have two devices, a computer and then your phone. So on your computer, you will have to have all your questions, and then you can answer on your phone because it's hard. You won't win if you don't. And there's going to be 50 people playing, so we have a limited number of players. So get your tickets because they will sell out.
Nor'easter Nick just posted the link right here.
Oh, great. Nor'easter Nick, thank you. He posted the link right on this live. So you can just click on it. You don't even have to look for it. You can just go ahead and grab your tickets.
So people can play from home with their family?
You can play from home with your families. We don't have to worry about social distancing. You're in your own germ group at night at your house. It's going to be next Thursday, August 13th at 7, I believe.
This Thursday.
I'm sorry, this
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
This Thursday, August 13th. And I believe it's 7 p.m. So after you're done your day at work, whether it's working from home or going into the office, hopefully you can join us. We're going to have 5 different games. One is about weather. Nor'easter Nick, of course, has to quiz you about weather. One is about South Jersey. So those that are in Denmark are not going to be able to do well with that one. But we have South Jersey trivia. And then we have a Funny Farm game. And some of you may know all of the answers, and it depends on how fast you hit your answer in. That's how you get scored. And then we have a wild one, and I believe we have one for pop culture. So it'll be a lot of fun. Something different since all of our fundraisers had to be canceled. We have a summer and a fall festival. Both of them have been canceled. We do have a golf tournament that was postponed until October, so we're going to have to play that one by ear. But otherwise, we do get a lot of people coming for our events, and we didn't feel that it would be safe, so we have canceled all of those. So this is a perfect opportunity to be able to give back and support the Funny Farm. and you can just go and follow the directions right on what Nor'easter Nick just posted on our live. So hopefully we'll see you guys. We need to pay Cooper's vet bill. So please play. We really appreciate it.
Danielle wants to know what the prizes are. Someone's asking if we're in California. And let's ask Nick if we forgot to say anything.
Oh, so Nick, did we forget anything, number one? And two, there are prizes for each game. We will also have door prizes. We are going to have a Funny Farm basket, and it's going to have a PetSmart gift card in there, which is worth $50, so you can do that anywhere, even from California. The other prizes, I'm not even 100% sure. I think they're gift cards for local restaurants. So in California, maybe you're just going to play for fun, hopefully.
No, she said, are we located in California?
Oh, no, we're not located in California. We're located in New Jersey, if somebody had just asked that. We're in southern New Jersey, down towards Atlantic City, in Atlantic County. So tune in for that on actually go to the link that Nor'easter Nick just posted in this live video chat, and you can go right there and get your ticket. It's a lot of fun. We did a dry run, and it was a little embarrassing for me. I don't know. I don't get to watch pop culture on television. I don't very rarely get on Facebook. So I haven't thanked everybody on Facebook for my birthday wishes. So again, thank you all so much. I did see them. I just haven't gone through to say thank you to each and every one of you.
Did you get the Funny Farm questions right?
Did I get the Funny Farm questions right? Actually, I didn't. We didn't do those yet. So Those just came up this week. So I should get the Funny Farm questions right. But
Lynn wants to see your boots one more time.
All right, my boots, Lynn. These are my white summery boots. You can see they have little stars on them. They're still clean. And then my friend Linda Haas sent me a gift card to get some pink boots that I had been wanting. So, you know, my boots take a beating. And even though I went in the little pen there, it's still not too muddy, and I kept them clean.
Yeah, you did a good job.
So thank you guys all for the birthday wishes. Thursday, our trivia, our live Expiro trivia. We're going to have 50 people. It's going to be like a Zoom type of format, and there'll be 5 games with 5 prizes. I think they have first, second, or maybe it's only first, second, third.
And
I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to ask Nick. You can ask right there, and Nick will help answer anything.
And we're going to do more than one, right?
We hope to do more than one. We're going to see how this goes because this is the first. We are the guinea pigs with Expiro. They wanted to try us out with the Funny Farm since we have a large following, and we probably have the most vet bills of anybody I know. So thank you guys for watching. Let us know where you're from. We're in New Jersey. And thank you all for your support, donations, and just warm wishes.
Yep, and especially to Expiro and...
Yes, thank you especially to Nor'easter Nick and Expiro for thinking of us because we need all the help we can get. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Who's got the ball? Who's got the ball? Who's this ball?